G'day, it's Andrew Abel here from Legal Practice Blueprint. And today I want to talk to you about why I think attack is often the best defence if you're really serious about growing your legal practice. Let's keep it rolling. Okay, so I was talking with a lawyer the other day and he had a bit of a question for me. In fact, he had a dilemma. And his dilemma was, I'm not sure what I should do. I'm looking for some advice. I don't know whether to wind back my practice or to gear it up for growth. And so I thought I'd just talk to you a little bit about that because I know a lot of legal practices face that dilemma. Do I defend the patch that I've got, or do I try and expand and grow? So here's what I think happens when you defend. I think when you defend, there's three things that come into play. The first thing is you start to internalise. You internalise all of your decision making, all of your focus. It starts to get drawn in on the business, and you stop watching what's going on out there. When you internalise, I think the second thing happens, and that is that you start to cut costs. And when you start to cut costs, and it doesn't hurt to have a trim every now and then, but when you start to cut costs, you're also affecting your capability and your capability to be able to grow and launch into the future. And that can leave you in a pretty bad place. So be careful if you just get into a cost-cutting mentality. And I think probably most importantly, the third thing that tends to happen when you're in a defence mode is you stop focusing on your clients. And whether you know it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not, you focus on you're only there to serve your clients. And yes, things like money, respect, rewards, etc., that flows out of servicing your clients, but the practice is there to serve the clients. And if you stop focusing on the clients, that's a really bad place to be. So you internalise, you cut costs, you stop focusing on the clients, and you start to end up in what I call a bit of a death spiral. Things get worse, not better. It's kind of like going into a tackle half committed to the tackle. You're going to get hurt. Let's have a look at the tack. So I think when you attack, there's a few things that start happening. We could also almost flip those other ones around. So you start to externalise. You're looking outwards. You're looking at what's going on in the marketplace. You're looking at opportunity. And that starts to bring with it a certain type of energy. You focus not so much on cutting costs, but now it's about growing revenue. And if you want to grow a business, you have to grow your revenue. You're not going to grow a business by simply cutting your costs. All you're going to do is make a little bit more margin for a while, but ultimately the business will die. So you have to grow revenue. And when you grow revenue, you're focused on business development, marketing, and I think that gives you a kind of energy as well. So that's really important. And the third and the most important thing is, when you're on the attack, it's all about the clients. It's all about meeting their needs. It's all about giving them what they want. And when you do that, it's like hitting a tackle, fully committed, and the only person that's going to get hurt is the other guy. So if that's your dilemma right now, then that's why I think in a lot of situations, attack is the best defence. Anyway, I hope that's been useful. If you'd like to ask me any questions about what might be the best strategy for you, or you'd like to explore how I might be able to help you with that, more than happy for you to do that. Let's have 15 minutes on the phone together. You can book a time here on the site or get in contact with the support team. If you think that's useful and it's worth sharing with some of your colleagues, then why don't you like the button? Like the Facebook button. In fact, why don't you smash that button? Anyway, I'm Andrew Abel. This is Legal Practice Blueprint. Bye for now.